Hi, folks, and welcome back to some more Emerald Legacy here on Tisbury 33 Games. I'm Koi Shaofu. First off, like, comment, subscribe, do it right now. Hey, thanks. Last time we faced off, here's our team on who we faced off with. Luna, a little bit banged up, but last time we faced off against Team Aqua here in the hideout. Now we're going to make our way over to Lily Cove City. And just get out of here. So without further ado, I will meet you back at a special secret place. And we'll get this episode started right. So again, if you're excited, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We will probably be taking on Moss Deep City Gym today. And yeah, we'll be doing some fun stuff today. So glad to be back with you. And I'll meet you in just a second. We are here in Petalburg City. And why are we here in Petalburg City? Well, mentioned that we need to evolve our Lombre, and I was kind of looking around, and he's the next guy to go. Where this water stone is, I know they put it earlier. Yeah, they put it up here. So we are going to surf up and find our water stone. So they put it up here. I kind of looked in between four content. It's been like 2 weeks since I've recorded. I did a lot of the bulking over the last videos over the last few weeks. This one I'm actually going to do this episode, put this down, edit it, and then get it out for today. Today is Wednesday when you are seeing this. And then probably do a couple more videos before I have to go to work. But yeah, Jorge has been evolved, and I was looking far and wide for a solution, and I have found it here. Jorge is now evolving into the beautiful Ludicolo that he was always destined to be. Look at this bad boy. Yeah. All right. So now if we take a look at Sir Jorge, we can see that's a lot better. Special attack and attack, or special attack, special defense, kind of more on par with some of the other guys. Still a weaker member of the team, but more of a special wall, and just a real good. Water grass is a real good type altogether. So yeah, so Jorge is now big boyed up. We'll be using him over the next little stretch a bit here, and let's move on up and get back to Slateport, and we will be back when we are taking on the route. So we'll see you in just a moment. All right, so now. It's been a while since we last discussed. I think the last time we had a game, last time we played, it was around Super Bowl time, and I predicted we'd get a Chiefs W. Let me tell you what didn't happen. A Chiefs W. Yeah, so just kind of going through, we have, I'll put Luna out here to deal with the Gyarados. But yeah, so the Super Bowl happened. I mean, shout out the Eagles. Like, I don't hate the Eagles. I'm not like a huge Chiefs mega fan or anything. But yeah, I thought the Chiefs were gonna win. It's hard to bet against them ever. So yeah, they did not play. They did not show up. I know a lot of people are happy that the Chiefs failed. It's also encounter potentially, and it's a Wingull. So again, I don't think we can get really any new encounters until we get a rod. So what I'm going to do is actually just throw on a repel, because we can come back and rod up some. Well, let's use these special defense. Use it on Jorge here. We get him up twice. Speed stat. We'll use that on Kyrie. We want him to get as fast as humanly possible. Ooh, this water moves. We can give that. Give that to Big Pimpin to help out there. Laxi Incense. This is a good one thing to give Kyrie. Just kind of give it an extra chance at hitting every once in a while. That'd be super cool. Thunderstone. Where are my repels? Thank you very much. All right. So a lot of people were happy the Chiefs didn't win. People don't like watching good football, I guess. I never really got the Chiefs hate. I get it. Especially as a Patriots fan myself, I semi get it. I semi get the whole. It's not inferiority, but that's what you have. Like, your thing is you're the best football franchise of all time in the Patriots, and you have something that is combating that and pressuring that to not being true anymore. So I understand the defense there, but I've always been a big proponent that, like, good football is good football. You know, when teams go out there and do what they have to do to make themselves competitive, which, you know, as a baseball fan, a lot of teams just skip out on that altogether. And in sports in general, we're seeing that kind of more and more, where, like, franchises aren't all the way bought in. Like, when a franchise is bought in and they go out and win, they pay their players, like, yeah, go, I root for that. And both of these teams that we saw a couple weeks ago did that, but, you know, it was just the Eagles this time, I guess. The Eagles, they went out there, they did some damage, and yeah, it was definitely a game of all time. It happened. I watched it. It wasn't particularly a good football game. Football game nonetheless. Anyway, also, other big news, Red Sox went out and gosh darn did it. They went out and got Alex Bregman. I believe he was still unsigned last time that we had a chat. Yeah, very excited about that. Very excited about that. Now that kind of gives me potential for liquid ooze here. So what I'm going to do is Luna, Sludge Bomb, ouch, hurt, and I can Thunderbolt, and that should kill. And then we have Whalmer. We can just Thunderbolt again, and then we'll heal up Luna. So, super, super, super excited about Alex Bregman being here on the Red Sox. Originally, I was very against it. Like, when we offseason first started, before, like, we got all the context of the offseason, I was actually against it. I was like, if the big signing is Alex Bregman, I think that's a mistake. Depending on what the contract is. And the contract we ended up getting for him, super dope. Super good. The contract is basically 3 years, $120 million. So 3 years, $40 million a year. With deferrals, pushing some of that money down the line, it's basically only going to be look like a 3-year, $90 million deal. $30 million a year. And you're not buying like the huge, oh, this is beautiful, Giga Drain. I know I have the TM for it, but I knew he learned it by level up, so I was waiting there. You know, the huge news there is like you're not buying his age like 35, 6, 7 season at that price. Buying 3 years of him. And you have guys coming down the pipeline who are playing that position, who are going to be, vying for time in the infield. I will not do Dynamic Punch. That'd be fine. He does feel great. It's not listening to the gym there. I want. All right. Let's continue this talk. Let's go down and face some trainers. Let's have a Red Sox chat, because that's all I want to talk about, because that's it. Also, for my sports fans here, I know it's kind of a weird mix of sports and Pokemon, and no, I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. Different games here on the channel. But yeah, so like big baseball guy, obviously. For those who are also interested in baseball and sports, I have some sports series here on the channel. It's actually like kind of like the whole point of this channel, and I every once in a while will drop stuff like this. All right, so let's fake out the Tropius. Let's crunch the Tropius. I think it was Rain Dance. Ooh. So let's surf then. Then let's crunch the Tropius. Yeah. Skarmory comes out. Tentacle use surf. That does nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Surf again. We will crunch this guy. So Alex Bregman, what is he going to do? Is he going to slot into third base? Is he going to slot into second base? What here is the plan? Rafael Devers said that he is not switching off of third base. He can think that all he wants. If the Red Sox think that they're... Oh! I did not think of the prospect of Thunder. I'm going to keep Jorge in and Surf. I'm going to switch D'Artagnan out. We're going to bring in Dandy. If, for whatever reason, Linoon knows Surf. Interesting. The Red Sox are going to do what they're going to do. Alex Bregman is a very good fielding third baseman. Won a Gold Glove last year. Rafael Devers, not a very good third baseman. Has not won a Gold Glove before. Big fun fact, if you were not aware. When the prospect of signing Alex Bregman was brought up, which has been brought up for, it seems like, forever now, it was always, hey, you're probably going to be playing second base for us. A guy that grew up as a shortstop, actually started his professional career as a shortstop, only moved to third base because the Houston Astros had a filthy middle infield tandem already that they're already building their team around. It was less of a move because Bregman couldn't handle shortstop, and more of a move because they already had a second baseman shortstop that they were committed to and were the focal points of those championship rosters. So, no reason to move those guys for him. He's played shortstop before when games where Carlos Correa wasn't playing or whatever. He's played second base, not a whole bunch, but on some occasions. Alex Cora, who was the bench coach over there in Houston when they were winning championships in 2017, when Bregman first got up there, he knows Bregman very well. A decent reason for, I don't want to say a decent reason, but like a reason that this was so desirable was because, Bregman has that relationship with Cora. So bringing Cora, or having Cora here, bringing in Bregman, it helps a whole bunch. A whole bunch of Gyarados. They're dying. This is a real good experience for Luna too. So that's fun. Instead of the 4 Magikarp 1 Gyarados guy, he's the 1 Magikarp 4 Gyarados guy. So that was pretty cool. That was a nice little. I'm sure that was changed. For whatever. I think I just heard a package being delivered. I didn't order anything, so that's my girlfriend buying more packages of stuff we probably don't need. Anyway, back to the Sox. Wherever Alex Bregman plays, he is such an upgrade and exactly kind of what the Red Sox needed on their roster. They needed a right-handed bat who could just give you a real good at-bat, add some pop, improves the infield defense, whether it's at third or at second base eventually, and is like just a veteran leader. Like, we just don't have that, and we've been picking here and there, players on like off the scrap heap. I don't want to say scrap heap, but like, not like franchise guys, like one or 2 year plug and play guys that have to come in and learn the team and be leaders, and there's not much continuity in that, I don't think. And now getting that continuity, I think, is huge. I think it's big, and definitely something that I'm looking forward to. Having a guy that's been there, done that, won a championship. I think only Devers on this roster has. I guess Roldis Chapman did, but like, that's Roldis Chapman. But like, with the Red Sox, Devers and Cora are the only 2 guys that have won a championship as a member of the Boston Red Sox. Cora as a player and a coach. But just bring someone that can go in there and show the guys. A lot of these kids are young. A lot of these kids have jumped into the league over the last 3-4 years. A lot of them have. So being able to be like, hey, this is how you should go about every day. This is how the mundane tasks that you think don't matter, this is why they matter. This is why you should give your all to stuff like this. And having that voice in the room, even a new voice. I think having a new voice that can do that does help as well. I think you can get tired of hearing the same old voices, the same old players, same old coaches saying the same old stuff. Having, again, respect for another guy who's been there, done that, it helps. It helps a whole bunch. really, the one big battle that we're seeing in camp is going to be at second base. What are they going to do with second base? What is going to be the outcome of that? Because that really determines a lot on this team, on how they're going to not be viewed, but like what's going on. Okay, so 45 is the level cap. So we should keep that in mind. Let's get D'Artagnan in here. Actually, no, let's get Dandy some work. I don't think we've seen like Dandy really go too much. Also, let's heal up Luna for backup, and then again, Kyrie's not going to get much play with A, the water route, and B, the psychic gym coming up. Second base is going to be the biggest, not issue, but there are like 4 to 5 guys that you could theoretically see being there. Those players being last year, it was David Hamilton, who got a lot of time there. David Hamilton is a player that I think is going under the radar when we talk about second base. The biggest thing with the Red Sox is they wanted to get, switch up the lefties and righties. They had a lot of lefties. They're very left-handed dominant in their what do I want to go after? I think go after Huntail, and then we'll fake out the Gorbis. Let's do that. Not Water Pulse. Do that. And we'll... Here, actually. Let's crunch the Gorbis, and then Giga Drain the Huntail. Okay, that's good. That was good. That was a good allocation of funds on that turn right there. Jorge's 45, so he is also all set at the level cap. David Hamilton brings a speed variety that like only other Jarren Duranda can, and even that, like David Hamilton stole so many more bases than didn't steal as many bases, but 33 bases in like 90 games to Jarren Duran's 34 in like 160. So Duran is obviously an extremely speed demon, and stolen bases aren't the only way to measure that. But it's a thing. It's something that I think a lot of people don't talk about in terms of. And let's jump into this gym while we are at it. While we're here, let's just keep it rolling. Socks in the gym. Let's talk with this. Ready for lucky number 7, Cody. The gym leaders here are psychic type Pokemon. You heard that right. You'll be facing 2 trainers in a double battle format today. With 3 teammates each, these 2 are the real deal. They'll come at you with an outstanding combination of attacks. To win, you'll need to create a strategy different from the singles format you're used to battling in. Go for it. So they just did tell us that there's going to be 6 Pokemon at the end of this round. At the end of this gym. Let's get it going. Let's just jump right into it. David Hamilton, you have Von Grissom, who is the only piece you got back from the Chris Sale trade. And Chris Sale went on to win the Cy Young. Everyone clowned that move, which it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't type thing. So many people wanted Chris Sale gone. Obviously, with the injuries, wasn't really the best. You got what was supposed to be a young, promising guy coming into your team, and then you get the situation where Chris Sale has the best year of his career, winning his first ever Cy Young, and then Home Slice is hurt all year, and then you're like, oh, cool. Our hurt asset that we traded ended up going on to be the MVP type player we thought he would be, that he didn't realize with us really, and then the guy that was supposed to be the chosen promised one ends up being bad. So cool. I was like, yep, that makes sense. Always makes sense. Bounce comes in. We will just rock smash, I guess. That would kill. Dandy's at 45. Wants to learn Dragon Claw. Better than Dragon Breath. This is a nuts moveset. I do wish that Dragon was physical. I think in this game it's still special. I think they changed. Oh, is it physical in this game? I think before they changed Dragon to physical for like Dragonite. I wonder if they kept it that way. I might have to do some research into that. We're going to bring Pimpin out here. We're going to paralyze heal on D'Artagnan. That's Mosey. Alright, get them to battle. Also, another potential member on the train. Ooh. I will protect. Ooh. Protect Big Pimpin. And I'll bring out Dandy. / Calm Mind. Okay. I will Rock Smash the Absol. I'm going to crunch the Medicham. Ouch, ouch. I think just one more of that should be good. D'Artagnan grumps up. Ouch, / hurts. Okay, cool. Christian Campbell is the real deal Holyfield at second base. I think the Red Sox believe that as well. I think they are super primed and okay with him being an everyday guy sooner rather than later. And with that being said, is he ready now? Shoot, he is so good. Okay. Gonna howl up. We'll crunch you. Destiny Bond. Okay. We will protect. Howl up. Destiny Bond. Okay. Protect again. Howl up. Counter. Crunch. Crunch. Wobbuffet should die. That's how you play around it, folks, ladies and gents. Big Pimpin and D'Artagnan doing the damn thing. And everyone's 45 but Kyrie, but obviously in the Psychic Gym. We'll waste some experience here. No one's going to claim it. So we'll do that. That will be our go-to here. Zatsu down, body slam, paralyzes Big Pimpin. Kill the U. Alright, I'm going to be back. That's going to be it. We are going to put a pin in the conversation of Red Sox second baseman. We will come back to that some point. And, yeah, we will be back to take on the gym. Get 6 mons they're using. We're going to get a full team. And we'll see you in just a bit. All right. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, everybody in between. Here's the team. Here's the strategy, I guess. All right. D'Artagnan, our dark type. Obviously, we're going to have our dark type, 107 attack, black glasses, holding, crunch, rock smash. All right, we're just going to crunch shit. Big Pimpin, Incense, 127 attack, 109 special attack, crunch. Just going to crunch shit. Protect in case there is an unfavorable matchup here. Crab Hammer as well, boosted by the Sea Incense. That would be good. They have 2 rock types plus Claydol at least. I don't know exactly the team off the top. I know it's going to be a Xatu Claydol lead. It's going to be Xatu Claydol lead. It's going to be Soul Rock Lunatone in the back. And then I would assume, like, probably Grumpig Gardevoir in the middle here. I don't know off the top of my head. I do know they have 3-in-1s each to full battle of 6. Dandy, just a powerful Mon, has Crunch and Signal Beam, Dragon Claw, Dig, just do a whole bunch of stuff. Ludicolo the Jorge, just to surf for double hitting things, Fake Out to keep, to kind of play around and track down one side. Luna has Crunch, but Thunderbolt just here to be a nuke in the back in case we need it. And then Sock the Banette. This is just Shadow Ball. Very powerful attacker. Just does not take hits. So that is kind of the story here. And then Chesto Berries for these guys. I don't know if there's going to be any sleep shenanigans. If there are, we'll be prepared for it at least a little bit. Ludicolo, the Miracle Seed, Soft Sand for you, and then those two. So, with the Claydol Xatu lead, I kind of want to go Luna Jorge. And what this does able to fake out the Claydol and then just bully the Xatu. That is my number one thing here. And then get rid of those Earthquake strats and just get that thing. Get Xatu out of here for Jorge. And then it leaves us wherever it leaves us. And I also think about it. Can we get away with going Dandy, Jorge, and then basically maybe even fake outing the Claydol? What? Let me see. I think I'm going to go Dandy. With Levitate, this kind of neutralizes that strat they want to do, and we can save Luna for the back in case something goes awry. We don't want to lose Luna. Then we have Intimidate in the back. All right, that's where we're going to go. We're just going to roll with it. Let's see. Run 2. Can we keep it going? He. Were you surprised? Were you surprised that there are 2 gym leaders? We're twins. We don't need to talk because we can each determine what the other is thinking. All in our minds. This combination of ours. Can you beat it? Let's see if we can beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Show me how you beat it. Beat it. Claydol Xatu, like we mentioned. So we're going to fake out one of these jabronis. Now that I see it, I think we're going to fake out Xatu. Ooh, just have inner focus. Fake out the Claydol. We will crunch the Xatu slot. I do want to get the Xatu up out of here. I think this is like a sunny day setter. Calm mind. Okay, so I think overall, pretty good. Claydol flinched. That's nice. I'm going to Giga Drain the Claydol. And then I'm going to go back and crunch Xatu. Just because I want Claydol dead. And I don't want whatever this is coming in to absorb some of that surf hit. And Light Screen comes out. So that's a little bit upsetting. And I don't think this is going to kill now. But again, Claydol's kind of neutralized with his Earthquake strategy. So here we go. Boom, ba-doo-ba-doo, ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. He will surf. Then I guess we'll crunch the Medicham. I don't think this Claydol does anything. What is it? Probably Psychic, Earthquake. Yeah, and then that's the most threatening thing is a high jump kick from this thing. Oof. Psychic into Jorge. That's good. Surf comes out. Will it kill either of these guys? Claydol lives. Medicham also lives on a sliver. Going to surf both of them. And then we're going to go like high jump kick. Psychic hurts, so we're going to go Sock. In case a high jump kick comes out, Sock obviously is immune to it. Ice Punch comes out. Did not know it had Ice Punch, so that's like super nice that it did not go for that because Dandy might have been down. Critical hit on the Surf. Now we kill both of these guys here, but in a kind of precarious predicament. I gotta get Jorge out of here. Chimecho is the other, so we went 0 for 2 on what these Psychic Mons in the middle they were bringing. Do I want a Giga Drain? Like, what can they do? It's like a Psychic something. 50 HP. I think we're just going to shift to the Big Pimpin. I think there's no use not to. And then we can Shadow Ball this Lunatone. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we lose anything by doing this. I think this is our safe play. We kind of get momentum back on our side. Calm Mind on the Lunatone. That thing's trying to set up. We want it to not do that. Shadow Ball comes out onto Sock. Sock does not eat it. Sock is dead, but definitely a sacrifice we're willing to make. Now we can bring out D'Artagnan, and now it can just be Crunch City from here on out. Sock definitely not someone we were going to be using. Kind of just used it because it wasn't weak to fighting or weak to psychic. Had a super effective matchup, but I don't really think it was going to get much use after. So, all right. Now we're in a real good spot. We should be able to just win this one with some crunches. So we do have some Hypnosis shenanigans. So I was right to bring berries, just not on the right guy, but that's okay. White screen wore off. We should be able to crunch. If D'Artagnan gets hit here. Oh, Solar Beam's coming out. Yeah. Die. Thank you so much for playing Tate and Liza. Not that bad at all. Got the Mind Badge from Tate and Liza. Great. The Mind Badge enhances the special attack and special defense of Pokemon. It also lets you use the HM move Dive outside of battle. You should also take this too. Tame TM04. This is going to be Calm Mind. Put the TM04 away. That TM04 contains Calm Mind. It raises special attack and special defense. It's a move that's perfect for Psychic Pokemon. We registered them in the PokeNav. Big love to see it. Now we're out of here. Cool beans. Cool beans. So, that is going to do it. We kind of left off on our Red Sox talk. We'll pick that up next time. So remember, we're talking about the roster construction. We'll do, I guess, Team Magma stuff over in... Yeah, so any more, like, the last hoorah on the Team Magma, Team Aqua stuff. Probably get Home Slice next episode. And then, yeah, we're nearing the end. So we will see you next time here in Tisbury 33 Games. Cody Chalifu, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.